Welcome back to the colony, and yeah, we still need to get the gravship properly up and running, but hey, at least we got the butterbots going, so that's great. For resource generation at the very least, so, what else do we need to do? Right, let's get a bionic leg for a boy who lost his when there was a bit of a issue with berserkers. And in murderous rages. Yeah. Boy has not been having a good time. Alright, so we got a score of 100 and a gift. LMG. Alright, and there's a social fight between Kowalski's and the person who just left. Alright, that's only I'm shorting out a social fight before it gets too bad. Oh hey, Macy and Rogers are finally getting married. And they're on spot, which is right over here. Oh well. At least they're married now, so I can check them both and... Oh, that's already done for me. Well, looks like we have a visitor named Wilfred Riddle. And yeah. Right, so now we can make our own components. And also the bionics for the leg issue that we're having. It's mostly just boy. Right, I never built a power line out to that part of the base, so let's go fix that issue. Day 106, and Rogers is off on a work frenzy. And that's the standard draft tech research completed, so we can now make our own... grav anchor. If only we had the components. How soon till I can research advanced fabrication? Oh, right after bionic replacements, I see. And it looks like we got some more visitors from the Empire abroad. Alright. Can you afford a bed? Yes, you can. Alright. Oh boy, another issue that I can just stick my head in his head and just ignore. He says without realizing it was just a bunch of rhinos. Alright, prepare to confront the threats. Macy, you may have a heavy SMG. You may also have that heavy SMG. Grab an LMG, for you. Alright, so hopefully the hippos should be weakened, or rather rhinos. In fact, the spy traps got most of them, so that's great. What are you doing all the way up here? You should be down here, with everybody else, with all the self-defense tools. And that takes care of that issue. So yeah, it really was a nothing burger. Alright, finish those off. And dismissed. And somehow Audette managed to upset at one of our guests 3 times in a row. Actually, how's that looking? Oh, I can't recruit any of them. Lovely. Right, so that's the prosthetics research completed. Onwards to bionics research. And then to that advanced fabrication. Right, so we have a score of 10, and a gift from the Empire of God. Not high duster, normal quality. Well, looks like this raid caught us in a bad time, when we were still beefing up the defenses. Alright, you lot go ahead over there, quality. You do have a heavy SMG. Craig. Oh, you also get a SMG. You did too. And you may also have a bolt action. And you may have the revolvers. Alright, that's everybody. And hopefully there's enough spy traps to rather inconvenience the raiders. Well, anyways, I'm gonna find out the hard way. If there's enough. Well, there's clearly enough. Spy traps to inconvenience the raiders, and that's good. Because I don't have to fight any of them. I have to fill in the holes in the walls. And yeah, that takes care of that issue. Right, so hopefully 3 ER bots should be enough for the colony. For now. Well, I can now make my bionic replacements for Boy's missing leg. And apparently I brought a pet elephant now. Hooray! Give it up for Elephant 1. There's an idea. Elephant herd. That's what I'm thinking. And just get that one. Just get one of those going. Alright, who are my handlers? Oh, Quality and Rogers. Alright. And they're both at the level where I can just easily tame these elephants. Yep, 4 elephants. That's what I'm thinking. Minimum handling still of 8. 0% revenge chance on tame fail, so that's great. Well, looks like there's a double whammy of torrential rain and malaria for Macy's and Rogers. Lucky I brought the ER bots for both of them. Oh boy, looks like we've had some visitors and a good old-fashioned panther revenge. Yeah, that didn't end well for the panther. And a solar flare right as somebody needed medical help. Oh well, at least one of our human doctors got on top of that real quick. Well, can't believe it took us this long to get a cleaner bot up and running. And of course, the power grid is becoming an issue. So... advanced nuclear power plants, where are you? Alright. Right over there. But I think you can wait until after the whole armor issue has been sorted out. Because I think I'd like some actual marine armor. Negative 15 was the final score, and we still somehow got a gift. Security helmet and major slots will blindfold. Good quality. Alright. And apparently Boy and Odette are getting married now, so they also need a double bed. Let's move you over here. And just chuck a double bed in there too. Or while we are at it. So hopefully there should be a bit of a mood boost for both of them. Yep. And it looks like Greg has created a heavy SMG masterwork, and engraving on this weapon shows a solitary barracuda covered in viscerandy mesa. A shimmering patch lies in the distance. The work is infused with the idea of helplessness and is done in a simple style. Let's just say I decided to deal with the power issues for right now, and just expand out the wind and solar generators. You know what? I think that Metronoid cluster is a not my problem issue out of 10. And we have a score of 77 from that batch of visitors and a gift. Victor Bow Williams Six Shooter, which is a legendary revolver. This weapon bears an artwork of barbarians playing cards. The word seems to symbolize quietude. Alright. Day 124. I wonder who wants to join. Shay, best at crafting, still level 13. Alright. Let's make sure you don't wake up the Metronoids. I mean, I guess we could and just lead them towards the, combat supplier over here, but, I'd have to deal with the, turrets, and I don't think I'm set up for that just yet. You know what? Let's go see where the visitors are coming in from. Oh, it's up here. Alright. Alright, so we got a score of 83 out of that batch of visitors, and a gift. Double-strand hood, excellent quality, and advanced fabrication has been researched. Well, I think it's finally time to get the hospital up and running. Alright, I think that should be enough hospital beds for the colony. Alright, so we have a score of 72, and a gift. Non-horn kid helmet, normal quality. Well, we had a fun, faithful fiesta, and a wonder wants to join. Sleepy, that's that animal still level 5. Oh. I'm gonna say that you, got murked by the Metronoids. Well, the drive anchor is now built. I guess it's time to, build that, gravship, finally. Or at least, close enough. Throwing it as a circle or just as a square? I think a square should, for right now, should do the trick. Yeah, that looks about right. And let's just make sure these are all forbidden. And then just grab the handy dandy cut plans tools. And just do it like this. Well, looks like the gravship substructure is going down pretty swimmingly. Looks like we brought some raiders down here. Oh, it's just melee. Well, this is gonna be a piece of cake even if I didn't have the spike traps. But alright, let's get one more spy trap in. Can we at least do that? And of course the doors. And all of you, don't report for active combat duty. We got hostiles inbound. Alright, so that's the door completed. How about the spy trap? Oh, wrong direction. So that trade caravan wouldn't have mattered at all. Oh well, it is what it is. So, recall the bots. Like so. And how are the elephants coming along? Pretty well, I'd say. Considering they're all bound to koala keys. I'm pretty sure I'm butchering that name. About that elephant. I really should just boy his own elephant. That would sort out the leg issue. Anyways, here they come. And mulched by the Hollywood traps. Alright. Oh, on it. Well... looks like the heavy SMG got you. You know what, go rest until healed. And here's some tar deposit we get to watch drop in from the sky with Penobscotilian, which is the preventative measures. And of course there's a social fight between Lumi and Rogers. Alright, Lumi's down, so that's not good. Greg, go rest you, Lumi. And this one can just be for colonists now. And yep, Audit is gonna make it. Even though that's a situation she never should have been in. But oh well. And looks like we got some more guests, and some of them can't claim beds, so let's go fix that with some emergency beds going in. And now the previous batch of guests has vacated, and we got a store 92 out of them, so that's great. Nimble, hard worker, incapable of dumb labor. Ooh, hey, another scientist. Alright, Shay. Go capture, why can't I capture you? Oh, that's right, I don't have a prison cell for you. This one may be a prison cell. Capture, you. And never mind. And now you have some torrential rain on day 133. Well, that's recon armor research completed. And Gutworms has hit the colony. Shay on it and Macy. And conveniently, I got the ER bots for all of them. And I got a storm 98 out of that batch of visitors. I really need to get the borders up and running. That's what I need to do. And it looks like we have another Masterwork Heavy SMG, and engraving on this weapon shows an artist moving to the right, surrounded by robbers. These 3 young Fletchers appear in the distance. Alright. Right, so let's finally make Boy his bionic leg. From that one. And let's see now. We can finally make recon armor. We're still waiting on marine armor. And yeah, that's 57.3% finished, so that's straight. Alright, so the Bionic Blade is completed. Boy, it's time for you to, get a new left leg. Emergency response bot tier 2, sure. And then just 2 more for good measure. Confirm. And we have a store 61 out of that batch of tests, and, that did not work. Do we even get to keep the leg? No, we don't. Well, I know how to fix this issue. It's called replicators. And just start printing good world medicine. And it looks like the metanoids are up. Also because some idiot traders decided to wander into them. Oh well, the metanoids can trip over the hollow chest, and then I'm just gonna send in a squad to deal with the turrets. And I do not foresee metanoids being an issue. If only my robots would stop being stupid. Right, so their bats have been going through the hollow chest, and that one's dead. Centipede gunner. Please kindly step to the hollow traps. Send away. Alright, Shay, what happened to you? Alright, so that one got through. Not good. Excuse you. Shelling idiots from afar is my job, not yours. Alright, so that one's taken care of. Yeah, it's basically a do or die. Let's just come in from over here. Or maybe not. I'm trying to minimize the rest of my villagers. And you know what? Screw it, send in the elephants. This is what I was, getting them for, anyways. As well, meat shields, to put it bluntly. Actually, you lot, go over to the, auto charge turret. You take that out. As for the, yeah. Thanks for taking out the mortar. And now Rider's down. Lovely. Right, you. Rescue drag. As for you two, go attack that mini slugger. And that takes care of that. You lot. Go take out the Met Barthers. Like all of them. And that takes care of that issue. As if the metanoids weren't enough, there's now an infection! Qualities! Oh well, we got some ER bots for that. Looks like the Empire of God is paying us another visit, and... how are you doing, Carl? Oh yeah, pretty well. I'd say, considering the immunity is, ahead of the disease. He says right as, there's a metanoid cluster. Where? Oh, up there. And it's in Sunblocker. Lovely. Turning pets see the metanoids into waking up. And is that even a good idea? Well, I'm close to marine armor, so that's right. But I think this is going to be another, episode's issue, because, yeah, I think I'm just going to leave it off here. So like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video and its playlist all over social media if you want to help out the channel and the algorithm for free. And if you want to support the channel financially, there's a link to my Ko-Fi in the description below, or you can do exactly that for as little as $1 a month. Anyways, I'll see you in the next one tomorrow, so stay tuned for that one. Bye!